Good midday. It's with a great honor that I stand before you to acknowledge the 50 years of service for Justice Andy Douglas. On behalf of our law firm, Crabb, Brown, and James, Andy has meant such a difference, having been with the firm and teaching me and all the other young lawyers. I could talk about Andy's days as a councilman for the city of Toledo. I could talk about his time as an appellate judge on the 6th District Court of Appeals, and I also could talk about his years as a Supreme Court justice. I think the consistency in each and every position, both at the City of Toledo, the Court of Appeals, and the Supreme Court, is integrity, fairness, and being a public servant in the old traditional way. I think the thing when I used to argue before the Supreme Court, and I'd get the call from the justice, and he'd say, "Why were you up here?" And I said, "What do you mean, why I'm up here? I mean, the client's paying me to be up here." And he'd say, "Listen, do not let a client force you to do something that doesn't make sense." And I think Andy, over the years, and all those years, that he supervised lawyers, whether it's at the City of Toledo, at the Court of Appeals, or the Supreme Court, he had a very simple message: be the public servant to the people as a lawyer. You took an oath of office. And I think the other thing that was always impressed me is, at a time when African Americans were not considered in front of the line, or women, Andy, at each and every point in his life, his adult life, his legal life, fought for those issues. So Andy, I want to thank you both as a mentor and as a personal friend for that red pen, for the green pen, and at 2 o'clock in the morning getting a call saying, "I can't get in the office." So Justice Douglas, I love you.